there.
Hello, thank you for joining us.
Yes, friend, we have much to unpack
and unravel.
But before we do that, we'll see you on the other side.
That's what they wanted. I tell them like this, say, yes, sir. That's what they wanted. It's still.
So, friend.
You know we about to start.
Yes. What are we talking about today?
Well, friend.
Yes, friend.
I have noticed that with everything that's going on in the world today, from the pandemic to the persecution to the political debate, there's been a whole lot of dragging.
It sure has. And there's some lace fronts that's lying all on the social media streets, friend.
So, I just really quick, I want to clear up some things as far as it relates to social media etiquette.
Preach!
Do's and don'ts.
Yes. Wills and won'ts.
Should I or shouldn't I?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's keep in mind that I'm going to say maybe 93% of us are Christians.
On social media?
On social media. Our friends, your friends.
Yes.
Every now and then we might be on a news, commentary and see some things or whatnot. But do we just go into our first don't?
Yes.
Yeah. The first don't, or maybe a pet peeve of mine with this social media thing. Okay. Is when you don't talk to me, but you in my comment section.
Well,
can I ask you not to do that? I'm gonna call you to the front of the congregation and say, please,
come on.
We are friends on Facebook. I've allowed you
to be in my space
that much. However, if me and you do not have any type of interaction on or off Facebook, but you all in my comments, can I ask you not to do that, please?
Now, friend, is the person responding to a comment that you made? Are they talking back with you, or are they talking to somebody else?
They are talking to somebody else.
What? Why'd they do that?
So you don't really talk to me. You don't really do me, which is fine. But you still have the need to follow me on social media and then interact with my peeps on my posts.
So they done found a friend?
Right, exactly. I mean, if you guys are friends on social media, then maybe you should carry the conversation over to their page. Can you get off my page with that, please? That is a pet peeve of mine.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I got one friend.
Okay, what's yours?
Oh, mine is if I make a comment, if I say hello or good morning, don't drop in my comments and tell me that it's not a good day. You're not having a good day. I ain't asked you.
Are they doing that for real?
I ain't asked you.
Oh God.
I think that there is the overwhelming presumption that if you make or post a comment on social media, in the social media streets, friend, that people have the right to comment on it.
I think some people may think it's free game. I think is what it is. If you put it out there for all to see, then all can comment. Is that what it is?
I guess so. See, but that's not my thing.
Right.
You may comment, but if you come for one is gonna come to you.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Don't be trying to pick fights.
Right. Don't come for me unless I send for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically.
Let me send you a Greyhound bus ticket, okay, for your trip to come see me.
Right. Okay, so the next thing is you trolling, looking for argument. Do you really do that?
Yeah, that's been happening to me a lot,
Do
friend.
you? So maybe we agree to disagree on certain current events.
Right.
Maybe I have a different perspective. Okay. Maybe I said it a different way from how you would have said it.
Right.
Okay. Maybe it's just not my truth because I haven't experienced it. You know, it could be a whole bunch of contributing factors. But I'm posting how I feel about the event, the current event. Have you tried, if you don't like it, to keep scrolling?
I just was about to say that, friend.
I mean, have you tried it? It does work. It does work. It does work. Because I don't agree with everything on social media, right? We won't, because everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
Right.
However, I'm not going to stop on someone's post and argue with them. It's okay, friend. It's okay.
Yes. Keep scrolling. Scroll up, scroll down.
Yes.
You can scroll around. But
And
just scroll past me.
Right. And if it really is that offensive,
Unfriend me.
unfriend me.
I will not take offense to it.
Really, unfriend me. You know, I purposely do not argue with people on their posts. If I feel a certain way about something, I will make a post on my own page. I'm not going to go on somebody else's page and argue with them
Right.
about anything.
It's not that serious.
No, it's not that serious.
It's really not that serious. I think, I wouldn't say it's because of the times that we're in. No.
Right.
This is just the norm for folks.
Right. And it's two things that you will never find me arguing with anybody about. One, it's gonna be religion. I'm not finna go there. I'm not finna go there with you. Okay? Two, it's gonna be politics. We're not finna argue about politics. And can I say this, please? Can I say this?
Say it, friend.
Okay. Your party affiliation does not affect your relationship with Christ.
Can you say that one more time?
Your party affiliation does not affect, has nothing to do with your relationship, if you have one, with Christ.
I agree.
You have Republicans that are Christian.
Yes.
You have Democrats that are Christian.
Yes.
Okay? So it has nothing to do with it. It
And
really
you have
has nothing.
independents
Right.
that are.
Right. Are Christian.
Yes.
You know, we usually vote, and I'm saying this now because a lot of the riffraff has a lot to do with politics. It has a lot to do with religion. But you have people that will be mad with you because you voiced your opinion, but that's just your truth.
Right.
Allow people to live their truth. You know, you and I are best friends. One of us may be a Republican. One of us may be a Democrat. You don't know.
And we ain't gonna tell you.
But it really doesn't matter. Okay? We have that common ground.
Yes.
I still see her as my sister. I still see her as my friend. I still see her as a child of God. I don't care who she vote for when she go in the polls. Now, we may have some discussion,
Okay,
you know,
we will.
But it's not going to affect how I feel about her.
Exactly. I think first of all, we need to stop wearing our feelings on our sleeves.
Yes.
We need to stop doing that. It's not, if you spend all your time trolling news outlets, putting endless stupid comments that people don't even care what your comments are.
Trolls. Yeah.
Get a journal, write it down, do something productive, keep it moving.
Right. A lot of things, especially in this day and age, and I still can't believe that in 2020 we're still dealing with racism. I still can't believe in 2020 that we still can't breathe. But a lot of things that I see on Facebook, if it's offensive to me, I don't comment on it.
Right.
I keep scrolling because I'm not going to argue with anybody about anything. Facebook is not the place to do it. Okay. Another thing, when someone posts a comment, this is me personally. This is me. I take note. Okay. Before I comment, I I evaluate the relationship that I have with that person.
I do too.
If I don't have a relationship with that person,
I ain't gonna comment.
I'm not gonna comment, because they can take my words totally out of context. If it may be offensive to them, because we have to remember that our goal should be, yes, the Bible does say the offense will come. It does say that. But our goal should be not to offend one another. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I may not agree with what you say.
Right.
However, I'm going to take into context what our relationship is and whether I should comment on it or not. And I'm going to pray about what I say.
That's true.
Yeah. If I feel like I need to comment, I'm going to pray about what I say, and I'm going to take into consideration what our relationship is. If we don't have a relationship, then I have no business saying anything about what you posted, because that's your Facebook page, and you are free to post what you want to post on your page.
And you know what, friend? I have typed out a whole comment and went back and deleted it. Just went back, just backspace everything, because it's just like, no.
The Holy Spirit say don't do it.
That
Don't
spirit
do
of
it.
discernment.
Yeah, it said don't do it. Don't do it.
And you know what? I find that it's when I really, after the Holy Spirit, it's like, nah, leave that alone. I'm like, you're right, Holy Spirit. You are absolutely right. And he's never wrong.
Right.
So I'm like, it's not even necessary.
Right.
But if everybody had that mentality, there'd be less hurt feelings out in the social media streets.
Right.
Because everybody pissed off about everything. You can't even say good morning. What's so good about it, huh?
Wow. You know, and me, I like to laugh, so I may drop a joke every now and then. Listen, it's just don't take it so seriously, people. It's just social media. You know, it's for entertainment purposes only. You know, sometimes we have some serious things that are going on, some serious dialogue. I understand that, but we have to remember, as children of God, we should not be we need to be the light and the salt of the earth.
We instead of being demilitant all the time.
Right. Sometimes in some of these news outlets, I'm going to say we have not been the light and the salt of the earth. We have not been a good representation
I agree.
of Christ. Even as it relates to posts on your brothers and your sisters' page, on news outlets, we need to be representing Christ at all times. Now, if you're not a Christian, I totally get it. I totally understand that. But if you say that you represent Christ, there is a way that you are to act at all times.
At all times.
We are supposed to be, again, the light and the salt of the earth.
It should be some measure of decorum. Some measure of, okay, wait a minute, maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe I shouldn't post it. I have even started doing a post for myself on my own page, and then it's just like, nope.
Yeah. The Holy Spirit say, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Right.
So that's like twofold on other people's, in other people's comments or on their posts, or even with mine. You have to be able to know that this is very divisive.
I do not troll. I'm not a social media troll. I'm really not a social media troll. I do not purposely argue with people, especially about religion and politics. You won't find me doing it. Now, if I'm asked a question, I may respond to it. If someone else asks a question and I feel like that I have a spiritual comment, because the Bible tells us to seek spiritual counsel. If I feel like I have that nugget, then I may share it. But as far as to purposely cause strife and division, I will not do that. Much like our president, because he can say some things and tweet some things that will cause everybody to. He causes division. He causes separation with the people by some of the things that he says. And I think a lot of times, if we ignore him, he may find something better to do.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
But we can all pray.
If we ignore him, I think sometimes he may find something else. You know,
like run the country?
Right.
Okay.
Everything that he tweets doesn't need a response, because everybody already knows.
Yeah,
He a loose cannon. Everybody already knows.
Yeah, but when you had that following of tens of millions, that live for every tweet that you do because he don't know how to use the other outlets. He just
Can I have
you only know how to
Trump's
use
following?
Twitter.
Can I have his following? Let somebody that's gonna do something with that following have it, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? The third thing I would say it was religion and politics. The third thing is people's families.
Leave people's family alone.
Stop putting your advice on somebody's family stuff. It's just that.
You comment on other people's dirty laundry.
And you don't even know them most of the time.
What was the song? Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. Hey,
Never heard
pass
that
the collection
before.
plate. Maybe that's my version.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I got it all out of tune. I don't know. It probably didn't go exactly like that, but
But you
that
ain't
was
auto
right.
tune, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm like, huh?
Oh goodness! Pass the offering plate. Sweep
Yes.
around your own front door, but before you try, sweep around somebody else's own.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's too much free advice. If I would have asked for your advice, I would say friend.
Yeah.
But
What's your
guess
opinion?
what? I have my friend's cell phone number. I could call her or text her. I would not be posting it on social media, in the social media streets.
And that should be a rule of thumb. When you get ready to comment or make a comment about somebody on social media, that should be a rule of thumb. Do I have this person's cell phone number?
Right.
Are we that close? If you do not have that person's cell phone number to where you can contact them personally, then maybe you shouldn't post it.
I agree.
Yeah, maybe
I
you
agree.
shouldn't post it. Yeah. Again, you have to look at your relationship with that person. You know, to me, when it comes on a personal level on social media, you need before you make certain comments. And there is some healthy and unhealthy dialogue. We get
It's
it.
true.
But on social media, when it comes to someone personally, if you don't really know that person, then maybe you need to weigh your comments or whether you should speak on that or not. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Another pet peeve of mine on this social media streets is social media trolls who never like your posts, and you know they're there.
Really?
Yeah, they in there like
Eating popcorn.
they hide. They hide behind their keyboards. They hide. They never. Me and you been friends 10 years on social media. You never like anything. What are we friends for? There's no interaction. Every now and then I just go through and delete people. Like
I do too.
Like me and you don't talk. There's no interaction there. I might give you a chance. You know what? Yeah. That's a pet peeve of mine. Why are we friends if you never like anything that I post or nothing?
Or they pop up in your stories where they looked.
Or you watching my stories,
Right.
But you never like anything. It's almost like, you don't want people to know we friends? Are you secretly hiding me? So that's another pet peeve
Why
of
that made
mine
me
too.
think of that song, Secret Lovers?
No, we're not gonna talk about that song right now. We're not
That's
gonna talk about
something
that
else.
song
That's
right now.
another.
That's a whole other topic. So yeah, that's one of my pet peeves on social media. Just have people, and I always say this. Sometimes friend requests aren't really friend requests. They're surveillance cameras. They just want to watch you. And I know that my life is so interesting. I understand that. However, let's have a little interaction. I don't just want people to just be sitting there just watching me. I think that's creepy for you to just sit there and
I'm
just
out.
watch people. Wait. I do. I think that's creepy.
I'm back now.
Yeah. You don't think that's creepy for people to just sit there and watch you?
Yeah. But I have people just staring at me and won't even say hi in public.
Oh, goodness.
so it's,
Oh, that's another thing.
but that's a whole
thing.
nother
No, but we're
song.
gonna go here for a second. Why do you want to be friends with someone on social media, but when you see them out in public, you don't even speak to them? Why send me a friend request?
Right.
Or why are we friends on social media? And then when you see me in public, you got lockjaw. You can't even say hi. I don't understand that.
You can't even say bye.
Hi, bye, nothing. You say nothing. You just look. So I had, and I thought it was me because I can be petty at times. I will admit that. I can be petty. Okay. I thought it was just me to where you want to be my friend on social media, but when you see me in public, you can't speak to me. I feel some kind of way about that, friend.
You should, friend.
I do. I feel some kind of way about that. So I feel like this. Hey, if you don't speak to me in public, we don't even need to be friends on social media.
No, and most of the time when those invitations come in, I delete them.
Yeah.
Don't need you in my space.
Right.
Because
right.
you were negative in person. You're going to be negative in the social media streets.
That means you're going to go on that list of just watching. That's one of those persons that's just going to watch. That's
exactly.
it. No interaction whatsoever. No, I like this. No, and life is not all about likes and love. Because people can like your post all day and not like you. Please remember that.
That's true.
But still, we want to have that balance on social media. We call you our Facebook friends. So we want that to be exactly what it is. And if you can't speak to me in public, no, I don't want to accept your friend request. And I've had people say that. Mm-hmm. Why didn't you accept my friend request?
I don't know you.
I have people that work with me that send me friend requests, or maybe they don't send me friend requests, but you're in my inbox asking me questions. And I'm like, I don't really want to be friends with you because we're not friends in real life. So why would I be friends with you on Facebook?
Wow.
So anyway, we're gonna move on to my next pet peeve, because I got pet peeves with Facebook. I'm sorry.
I got one friend.
Okay, go ahead. Your turn.
Look, Facebook stalkers.
Oh.
Or stalkers, period. But stalkers that will, once you do accept a friend request, you like every one of my pictures from when I was 3 up until when I was 50, and you do it all in like a 5-hour period.
You turn on your phone and got 50 notifications, and it all be from the same person.
And it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. It's like, what was you doing at 2 o'clock in the morning? I just accepted your friend request at 12:59.
You supposed to be asleep, bro.
By 1:30, I got about, and my phone keep going off.
Yeah, we do have that. We do
that's not. That's
ladies,
creepy.
you have to be very careful on social media. Even as it relates to accepting friend requests, even as it relates to, okay, we've been friends, can we meet?
Right.
The Bible says that Satan was very cunning. It says that he beguiled Eve. That means he tricked her. Okay? Listen, when the enemy come, when the devil come, he not going to look like the devil. He going to look like something you want. Okay?
Is he going to have a beard friend?
Probably. Nothing against beards. We love beards.
We do.
So just be very careful about people that you meet on Facebook. I found, and this may even be a whole nother topic, but I found that there are a lot of games being played on social media. And I'm not talking about little video games either.
Cross my leg. What games, friend?
It's a lot of games. It's a lot of tricks being played on social media.
Trickery?
Yes, trickery. I really like you. Can we hang out sometimes? Blah, blah, blah. And you do all that to befriend someone, but you do not have good intentions.
Wow.
But that's not what we came here to talk about today, but that happens on social media, okay? That is a social media pet peeve of mine. You befriend me to hurt me? You being used by the devil.
Wow.
Can I just say that? You being used by the devil. Don't befriend people to interrupt their lives.
And really, it's a form of stalking, because first you stalk me.
Yes. You beg me for my time and then waste my time.
Wow.
But that's a whole other topic. We might have to hit on that next week. But one more pet peeve of mine on Facebook, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Okay? I'm closing now. I'm finna close my sermon on telling y'all about my pet peeves of Facebook. When you send me a friend request with no profile pic. Wait. Listen, if you scared of your face, so am I. a friend request and you have no profile picture. And I'm gonna tell you what I do, even if you have a picture or not. Before I accept your friend request, I go on your page and I check you out. I see what you post because I want to know, where your mind is at. I check out your pictures. If you don't have no clothes on, me and you can't be friends. Okay, I just don't get down like that. If you have no beard, if your face is bald, me and you can't be friends. It ain't. It's not gonna work, okay? So listen, before I accept your friend request, I do judge you. I do. I evaluate you and I make a determination. Is this Facebook relationship gonna work?
I'm not as severe as my friend, but I do. I go and look at the meat of your profile and everything. I want to know if you curse. I want to know who your other friends are.
Right.
And so I even go, because it's a lot of scammers. So I go look at your friend list. If I see a whole bunch, just nothing but men, you're a scammer. You're a scammer. And if I look and see nothing but women, all you want is women on for your friends, then I have a concern too.
Right.
So you have to measure things to look. But yeah, I'm with you. If you don't have a picture, or if you put your high school picture and you like 60.
Right. Exactly.
Come on now.
Exactly. So, my motto with Facebook is, what in the one friend in common do you want? If we only got one friend in common, sometimes 0 friends in common.
Why?
Who sent you?
Where'd you come from?
What in the one friend in common do you want? So I'm very, what's the word for it?
Picky?
Yeah, I'm very picky when it comes to, and listen, to those of you that may be watching that have been on my waiting list for quite a while now.
She'll go leave you there.
And I know that my waiting list is like the hood list. It takes years and years and years. I apologize. However, you just have not made the cut. All right? So.
You have a waiting list. I just delete stuff.
I got a waiting list. If you've been waiting at least a year or more, I will delete you. But
I just delete.
That my waiting list like the hood list. You might make it, you might not.
We literally have to have hundreds of friends in common.
Right.
It can't be like 1, 2 people
Right.
or nobody. Where'd you come from with nobody?
Right.
You know what, friend? Here's the thing for me is when people post the telephone number in your comments and be like, call me. No. Even when I scroll by and I see people put their telephone number on there and be like, call me such and such. And I'm like, why would you put your telephone number?
Who puts their phone number?
Like all the digits, not just 2 or 3, but like all of them. There is something called a DM where you could go and put your telephone number just for that person. All the person's 3,000 friends don't need to see it.
Right. They say it goes down in the DM. That's the song.
Right.
Go down in the DM.
But if people have what we should be aware of, and this just like a tech thing, because I'm a techie person, and security thing. People can do a lot with your telephone number.
Yeah.
A lot with your telephone number. So don't put your address and your telephone number in comments.
Right, exactly.
People can locate you. They can get things in your name.
Exactly. Yeah. So we have to be more careful on Facebook. We have to be mindful on Facebook. We have to be careful on Facebook. We have to try to keep ourselves from being Facebook trolls. And we have to be mindful of the relationships that we enter in on Facebook.
That's true. That's true.
If you do not have good intent, and people use Facebook as a negative thing, but there is also a lot of positive in Facebook. And I think what we're trying to do is trying to make sure we keep that positivity in Facebook.
Yeah, but you know what? I was sitting here thinking about this. like on IG, I know I have done this before. I've scrolled through and I've double tapped on a picture that I didn't mean to. And I'm trying to untap it, but the person already noted you didn't like the picture. And it's just because I'm scrolling through so fast and I don't know them. It's not that the content is bad content. I just did it by mistake. So we should be like really careful, especially on IG with scrolling through, because you could click on something and it's somebody you really didn't want to do that. Oh, it was something I was about to say. This was a good something too. I guess it wasn't good because I can't remember it.
It'll come back. It'll come back. Yes. So, those are just some of our mostly mine, but some of our pet peeves with Facebook or with social media in general. I'm sure that you probably have your own pet peeves of things that happen on Facebook, but as a reminder, we just want to keep the positivity going and really have interactions with people that we consider to be our Facebook friends. This is not the time to be negative. This is not the time to be divisive. This is not the time to argue. We shouldn't be arguing. We shouldn't be pointing fingers. We shouldn't be looking for an argument. And there should be no hate to me. There should be no hate. It should all be done in love, and that's just what we want to see on Facebook.
So, friend, do you think I just think some people are just angry spirits and they just looking for a fight all the time. All the time. You nothing comes out of your mouth positive.
Right. I think most times we need to be problem solvers and we have to learn how to diffuse situations. It's what we do, even if it means ignoring the comment. There's been some posts that I've put up, and I've done it for laughs, but later I've came back and thought, that might offend somebody, and I've taken it down, because that's never my goal to offend anybody. And if you have an opinion about something, post it on your page. That's what you have your page for. Do not voice your negative commentary on someone else's page. That might be your opinion, that may be your truth, but it may not be that person's truth. So, rule of thumb on Facebook, post it on your page.
And this just hit me, just dropped in my spirit, like, okay, stop hijacking. Stop hijacking people's comments. Don't hijack the person's comments and then hold them and everybody that's making comments on their post hostage. Stop doing it. Not cute. Not your best look.
Don't do that. Don't do it. So,
yes.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope that you have enjoyed this segment. We hope that you have been enjoying the channel as a whole, BlkgirlTea, and
yes, we absolutely love you, and we thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching our content. We really, really appreciate it.
So we'll see you next time
here
on
BlkgirlTea.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe our videos.
Hit the notification bell so you can be notified whenever we upload new content every Sunday.